Have you ever wondered how far you would go to obey an authority figure even if it meant causing harm to another person? A chilling query, isn't it? This question isn't just hypothetical, it's a reality we grapple with daily. From following traffic laws to making ethical decisions in our professional lives, obedience to authority is a cornerstone of societal functioning. Yet it can also lead us down a path of moral ambiguity. This very question was the basis for one of the most controversial experiments in social psychology, known as the Milgram obedience experiments. In the early 1960s, psychologist Stanley Milgram devised an experiment to measure the willingness of participants to obey an authority figure. The setup was simple yet chilling in its implications. Participants were told they were part of a learning experiment. They were to deliver electric shocks to another participant whenever an incorrect answer was given. This other participant was, in fact, a confederate of Milgram's, an actor playing the part. Unbeknownst to the real participant, the shocks were fake. As the experiment progressed, the supposed shocks increased in intensity. The confederate would react accordingly, expressing discomfort and eventually cries of pain. But the real shocker was the response of the participants. Even as the confederate cried out, begged for mercy, many did not stop. If the experimenter commanded them to continue, they would, despite their personal discomfort. Despite hearing the confederate's cries of pain, many participants continued to deliver shocks when instructed by the experimenter. The results of Milgram's experiment were both shocking and enlightening. Imagine, an astounding 65% of participants were prepared to administer what they believed to be the maximum level of shock, a lethal 450 volts, just because an authority figure told them to. This was not a small group of outliers. This was the majority. It's a chilling revelation about human nature. It suggests that the instinct to obey, to conform, can override our moral compass, leading us to perform actions we would normally consider abhorrent. This isn't just about electric shocks in a lab. This is a mirror held up to society, reflecting the potential for ordinary individuals to commit atrocities under the influence of authority. Controversy, however, has been a steadfast companion to Milgram's work. Critics argue that the stress inflicted on participants was ethically unacceptable. Others question the validity of the results, suggesting that participants may have suspected the setup was a ruse. Despite these debates, the implications of Milgram's findings remain profound. They have shaped our understanding of obedience and authority, rippling through fields like social psychology, law, and education. They serve as a sobering reminder of the human capacity for compliance, even when faced with actions that conflict with our personal values and ethics. Milgram's obedience experiments remain a stark reminder of the power of authority and the lengths to which people will go to obey it. So we must ask ourselves, how far would we go?